right. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday, October 3rd, and futures are very red thanks to DXY, TNX, and Fed member, what's his name? Um, Bostic. Fed Bostic. Um, Making his comments. So let's see what's going on. So 4 hour, we start getting dark blue bar last few days, and then right now it's turned red, and the 4 hour MACD is dead cross, while daily and weekly is downward. So that's not a good sign. Pre-market 1530 is down until you don't see a yellow bar on the 15 or yellow bar, and then followed by yellow bar on 30. Direction is solid down. Pre-market, I am seeing some people loading 4200, 4205, 4215, 4185 lotos for today. So I don't know. We'll see. It's all about 4250. SPX lows was 4238 last week, and then yesterday we were 42. Yesterday we was 4260. So if you do break that one, and it's, I mean, obviously it's already below that, I think. Yeah. Um, yeah, so it's defending yesterday low almost right now. So 4260. That's the key level to watch at open. If it does break that one, it can go to the lower level. My next target on SPX, if it does break 4260, 4250, we're looking at 4200 next. 4241, 4241, then let me tell you. 4241, 4215, then 4200. So pre-market right now, it is right now it's 9 o'clock, so we're getting some 1 minute MACD's golden crossing, 5 minutes MACD's golden crossing. Maybe some names jump up at open. We'll see how long the recovery lasts, but most likely it's gonna be a short and temporary, because 15:30, 1 hour, 4 hour, everything is downward unless we pass 4308 strong and run up crazy, and 15 and 30 shows yellow bar, then yeah, solid run up. But there is a high chance that we have some temporary jump up, then go down again. The NQ, same thing. 4 hour is dead crossing, while daily and weekly is still downward. We got red bar again on daily and TTM squeeze. Again, same thing. All of them are oversold situation right now. And the 15 and the 30 bounces off of RSI oversold. So it's all about what's gonna happen at open. It's possible again some bounce up, some temporary jump up, maybe first 30 minutes, maybe first 1 hour, but most likely it is high chance that it gets sold and go lower, because 30 and 1 hour and 4 hour are very bearish unless very solid volume and big jump up comes in. Dow Jones and RUT already broke the yesterday low. Right now it's even going lower, so those are just horrible. RUT, yesterday I saw that they said, it's even year to date right now is red. So that's the story of small caps. TNX, it just keeps going higher. Right now it's pulling back a little bit. 5 minutes is curved down. 1530 is kind of flat. It's very bullish on all time, on longer time frame, for 1 hour to the weekly. And next target there, as I mentioned days before, is 4903. Above that 50, and can go to 54. And this one is just no stop to it until you don't see a daily MACD dead cross. This can continue going higher, and for the long term, until you don't see a weekly dead cross, it can, be an uptrend. And as always I mentioned, when any time frame RSI goes into overbought zone, it can stay there for few candles. So few candle in 1 minute is few minutes, but few candles in the weekly and daily, god, that's a few days or few weeks or a few months if it's a monthly chart. DXY rising up to 107, but right now this pullback that is happening right now is helping a little bit bounce up on the futures. That's why we are bouncing up a little bit. So keep an eye on DXY. If DXY you see 15 MACD dead cross and pulls back, next target is 106,614. This can be the catalyst for the jump up at open, but again, we have to see if it's gonna go down and come back up again, or no. It's gonna pass it through, or it's gonna consolidate. All about the behavior at DXY. DXY has a huge effect. So you can see the relevant here right now. At what time it started? 901 started bounce up, and ES, you can see here Yep, exactly 9 o'clock started bouncing up. So just is very simple. DXY, follow DXY. Wix pre-market above 1865 and pulled back right now. 5 minutes MACD is dead cross, still very bullish on 15 to 4 hour. For daily weekly is up. This is always one of my most favorite chart pattern. When you see daily weekly is upward and the 4 hour is golden cross, or reverse. When you see daily weekly is downward and the 4 hour dead cross, this is one of my most favorite setup that it can continue going higher. But anyhow, this is Wix. Wix is totally different animal. That's about the equities and stocks. And right now you want to pay attention to two key levels: 1812, 1865. If it passes either one strong, it can go to the higher next level. So below 1812, market can run up higher. We're looking at 1764, 1726, and if it goes above 1865, next target is 1951 and 2037. What else we got here? BTC. BTC was trying to jump up yesterday, but it was just crazy. If you look at BTC, it went to almost 29,000. Then the rundown was just like a stairs. It came down, consolidate, came down, consolidate, came down, consolidate, boom. It goes like a stairs down. And right now, 4 hours dead cross. So this run up is failing, and it was just like a big shooting star on daily. Apple to do. Apple, as I mentioned, it most likely bottom last week. Right now, it's just up and down, and it's holding above 171.96. So this one is in the category of strong names, and so 179.47. These four levels: 171.96, 172.75, 173.54. These are the four levels that it's gonna go up and down. Breaks either one, it can go to the next level, which is next major is 175.82. If it goes below 171.47, next major is 169.85. Pre-market direction right now 15:30, everything's downward, but 15 we got the first yellow bar, so that's a good sign for Apple. You want to keep an eye on Apple. Yesterday was jumping at open, so it does have a chance to jump at open too. If it jumps, so 172, 173.54 is next. I like that the daily got a yellow bar, but we'll see how it opens today. And the 4 hour we got dark blue bar, so it's a little bit mixed signal. We have to see the actions today. Amazon was very interesting. Put to call ratio yesterday was a very low number, which is means a lot of calls came in, and you can see here it's gapping down very little, 1 point, and the bars are almost getting the same size, but we don't have yellow bar yet. 4 hour we got dark blue bar, but it's most likely it's bottom. Yes, last week it did hit 123, and right now it's already like 5 points higher. So keep an eye on Amazon. It's in the category of strong names. If it passes 128.72, it can run up to the higher level, 129, 131, 132. It was nice jumping yesterday, so it's in the category of strong names, so it does have the chance to run up. um, Nvidia, same thing, category of strong names, but unfortunately yesterday Biden came in and says maybe they're gonna pass something about what do you call it, semis for AI chips from China, blah blah blah, and that hurt it a little bit. But right now it gapped up pre-market. It went all the way to 451 up higher, but then it pulls back. So daily MACD is golden cross. It's in the category of strong names. Pre-market right now direction is down. You want to wait until you see a 5 minutes MACD golden cross. If that confirms and 15 shows you a yellow bar, it can run up higher and retest the higher pre-market. But just be cautious on semis. If this news develops more and comes more in, and this one can go lower. 441.76 is a key level to watch. If it goes below that one, it can run down to the lower level again. Baba, to Baba gap down. This name is just wild and just technical. It's just hard to predict this name based on technical. Daily MACD is already golden cross, but right now it's gapping down. BDU, same thing. Daily MACD is golden cross, supposed to go higher again, but it's failing. So this one just hard to predict it based on technicals. Netflix, daily TTM got a yellow bar yesterday. It was trying to jump up yesterday. It went to 384, but then it had a weakening into the close, and close was okay, but right now because the market is weak, this one pulled back. So keep an eye on Netflix. It's most likely bottom. Right now is already 5 points above the bottom of 371. So if it reclaims 377, 388, 380, 48, it can run back to 384.56. Need to get 5 and 15 MACD golden cross, and then followed by 30 yellow bar, then it can run up higher. Otherwise direction pre-market is downward. um, Meta, they start charging $14 in Europe for ad free, so that's good for them. That's a good, really good positive thing. 305, 306, if it passes above, it can run up to the higher level. Direction is downward. 4 hours not dead crossed yet. Yesterday we got the first blue bar on the daily, so this one is just resisting to go lower. Again, this one is in the category of strong names, and every pullback getting bought. Tesla got some upgrade, gapping down. Daily, weekly is downward. 4 hour, we got dark blue bar. Yesterday was very interesting. It touched down to a lower level, and it bounces up very strong. It went to 239 and went all the way back to 252. Um, for now, two key levels to watch: 246.1, 250.09. Breaks either one, can make a bigger move. Five is close to have a golden cross. It is possible to have a jump up at open, but if it fails, it can go lower again. Um, Below 246.1, next targets are 242.97, 239.84, and 237.9. It is a little bit in the category weak name, so keep an eye on that one. Yesterday was a strong, but closing wasn't that so great. And yeah, the 4 hour is getting dark blue bar, so gotta be cautious on Tesla, and we don't have even a yellow bar on the daily. Microsoft again had a nice closing yesterday, but right now is gapping down. Daily we got the first yellow bar. Two key levels to watch this morning is 318.47, 320.94. Breaks either one, it can make a bigger move to the higher and lower level. Direction pre-market 15:30, 1 hour is downward. If the 15:30, if it's possible to pass 318, and then next support is 316, 314, 47, but it can be bought up very fast, and then it can run up back to 320 on higher level. Google, again, nice run up since the lows of last week. Just keep in mind this market right now, it's about S&P 7 versus S&P 493. These seven names: Apple, Amazon, Nvidia, Meta, Tesla, Microsoft, and Google. These seven names are just running up, and I mean, they're holding up, and they just every time there is a red, every time there's a bounce, they're the most that goes up, and they're a huge portion of the market, and they're holding up very strong, and they have a huge gain year to date compared to rest of the market. So yeah, that's just something interesting to note. That's why if we focus on these names. Google, it ran up to 344, 134.77 pre-market. That was a high. So that's the key you want to watch. 5 minutes already MACD golden cross. 15:30 is down still, but 4 hour wide open. So we have to pay attention to the level. 130, 182. If it breaks, it can go to the lower level, 130 and 128 and 127. But 134, that's a key level to watch. If 15 MACD golden cross and passes 134.15, it can run to the higher level. It's possible to have a dip, then run up again. AMD 101.66, that's a key level to watch. If it can hold that one fast, it can retest 100.07. Below that, 98.49, 97.51. Still we got the daily MACD golden cross, but 4 hours dead crossing, so that's a negative sign there, and it's category of the weak names for now. 101.66 passes, can go to the lower level. Boeing just keeps going lower and lower, and this one 186.86 passes. We're looking at 184.83 and 183.02. That's the next target there. SPY, a low of this season, this last week was 422.29, so 423.77, that's a major level to watch. So if you see here how interesting is, let me show you guys another thing. So here ES jumped up on a DXY, and then you can see here at 907 starts pulling back again. Now look at DXY. 907 exactly, it went up again. So just very interesting relative behavior. SPY 423.77, if it can hold there, retest of low of last week 422.29. Below that, we're looking at 420.78 and 420, just a mental level that I mentioned last week. If it goes below that, we're looking at 417.78, 415.93 is the next major level. Need to get above 424, or better say 425.62. 425.62. If it passes that one, can go home for recovery, maybe back to 426.77. Pre-market right now looking very, very bearish on 15 to 4 hour, and just be cautious if it goes below 423.77 and 422.29. Breaks these two, it can run down bigger. QQ, again, this one is 8 points already up above the last week low, and thanks to the text. So 358.19, that's a key level to watch if it can hold there. Next support is 356.4, 355.3, actually next target, not support. And need to get a 15 MACD golden cross to run up higher, otherwise direction is downward for now. What else you got here? IWM just keeps going lower. So this one, the next target is 172, 170.92. AVGO, let's take a look there. Don't have a volume pre-market. SMCI was just keeps running yesterday, but right now 4 hour we got dark blue bar, and the 1 hour is dead cross. So if it pulls back to 81, 956 is the next support, but most likely this one is on the run to near 300. When, I don't know. TLT getting close to the target of 86.03. It's actually touched it down. Touches down today, so it's a critical point, 86.03. If it can hold there, next target is 80.51, and if TNX goes to 5, this is possible to go to 80. But this is a critical point. It's possible, it is possible to get some bounce off of it. So we'll see what indicators give today. JP Morgan has earning coming up in 2 weeks, and it's going down. Nothing exciting. I'm not following that too much. Let's see what else we got here. Gold, actually monthly MACD dead cross, so keep an eye on that one. This can get crazy. So if it continues going lower, we're looking at 166.7, 162.17. The SPHR was running up yesterday, so 42.99 passes. We're looking at 44.31, 45.63. What else you got here? LRCX was dumping after Biden news, so keep an eye on that one. If it continues lower, we're looking at 615.93, 607.33. CRWD was nice run up, but right now it's pulling back. So next target is 164.89. If it passes, that one can go to the lower level. Another thing that happened yesterday was XLU utility stocks, and if you go and right now is gapping down very little. No, yeah, 50 cents. But yesterday was a huge drop, and one of the biggest holding of XLU is knee, and that was just huge. Not a name I follow, but just something interesting to point out. Oxy on the oil is just dropping crazy, and right now CL is jumping up, so keep an eye on oil. If oil goes up, not gonna be good either for market. What else? You got LLY was jumping near the close yesterday, so for 539.47, that's a key level to watch. Yesterday high was 540.64. If it passes that one, it can run up to 541, 544, 548. The UNH keeps going higher, so that one next target is 517, 523. It's a messy move. It's not really very liquid options, but keep an eye on that one too. HD 4 hour is about to dead cross. Rates go higher, not gonna be good for this one. 297 if it passes. We're looking at 295, 291, 97. And Airbnb is gapping down thanks to the CEO comments yesterday. And 130, 135 if you can hold it. 130, 33. That's pretty much it. Have a beautiful day. As always, pay attention to the 15 and 30 until you don't see a yellow bar. It can still go down. And when you see a MACD golden cross on 15 and followed by 15 30 yellow bar, then there's a chance for reverse up. Again, it's possible to see some bounce up at open, but it can be sold quick, maybe 30 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, who knows. Anyway, best of luck. Thanks for tuning in. As always, you can see the levels on chartwise.com if you like. You can join State Option Service, and have a lovely day. Thank you.